Welcome back everybody, it's just going to play through Darkest Dungeon, the Mod Mania Season 2 playthrough. Last one in my recording session for today, and we're going to go into the farm, so we're going to just run through trying to get up to 40 shards so that we can get the bowman's trinket, and then depending on what trinkets appear, we're going to do either the courtyard, warpstone mines, pet cemetery, or the sunward isles, and just get them rocking and rolling. Yeah, this one is better than this one, right? Yeah. I'm just going to grab this for the librarian. It's not anything from before. We've got the Hierophant. We've got this. Calls the wild hunt beneficial. I'm going to say that maybe we need to do that. And we've got the Legion, who's a bit of a weird one around bloodlusting and stuff. No other ones, but I like his hat that they have there. We've got a Vestal for healing. And, yeah, a Stargazer, who I have used on a sort of my test count. I only got a couple of weeks in. But he died, so I want to redeem him. But he seemed good from what I saw. So, we will go with a couple of torches. And yeah, I think we're good here. Shovels and anti-venom are great tools for tending to crops. There we go. Shovels and anti-venom. Might actually, let's quickly type that in here. Shovels and anti-venom. I've just gone into where I put my notes. Okay, we've got 60% of rooms. This is shards. Right, we can leave now, right? More crit, more bleed resist, more speed. Excellent. That's the bloodlust, I would guess. Just stun. Okay.
Back to the pit.
I think this is a like a risk reward type thing. Okay, let's just hit you.
Fiend. Five damage, stunned because you had that stun. You missed. Another abomination cleansed from our land.
I wonder if this has to be at a camp. Thinking about it. We'll come this way. 50, 60, 50, 50. Okay, that's not...
Watch your step.
That's fine. I can cope with that, to be honest. They're surprised.
Devastating.
Just stun him straight off. Stunned. Let's mark him. Favour of the Iron Heart. It's a stun move. Mania of the Wild Hunt, call you king. You've earned respect to the Iron Heart of the Wild Hunt. Yeah, they did both get. What the hell does that mean? Just heal. Warrior of Valhalla never dies. Cures. Aegis. Okay, this is... just
executed
heal.
with impunity.
21 damage. He's so good. Good luck. You still get the stun. Look at this. Sure, above 20% protection. Ow. Percent damage versus marked and accuracy versus marked. Okay, well, let's mark then. Let's just heal.
Another one falls.
Clear that bleed off. Resisted the stun, that's nice.
Their formation is broken.
You're resisting stuff here.
Maintain the offensive.
I think that's a good resist though. A bad resist, sorry. Bleeding.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, yeah. I think that's good. Okay, room with a curio. Probably have done that on the way back, but hunger check. Doesn't seem to be fights in the corridors.
Wealth beyond measure.
Okay,
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
good dodge. Frozen Crofter. Stun? No. Let's just stun you.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Okay. Just hit you.
Precision and power.
Stunned. No stun, that's good. Okay, let's just heal.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Heal the party. Good miss. Go again. Not who I meant to hit. I meant to hit this dude.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Let's try to kill him.
As the fiend
Really wanted my
falls,
Vestal to have that, but
faint hope blossoms.
couldn't really risk it.
A singular strike. Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Okay. Lots of healing. Healing? You are.
Annihilated.
Appears to be locked.
If only treasure could
Move
staunch
charm
the
and some
flow
food.
of otherworldly corruption.
So we'll come up here, we'll drop down and come back. So I haven't got to deal with this obstacle. Yeah, there's only 2 food beer there. Unless I had a spare bit of food. This is horrible. I don't know what my problem was. $50 gold, hey? Okay, brigands. You've got to go down.
Mortality clarified in a single strike. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I think you got a mark somewhere. Yeah. That mark's gone. Okay. Kill the party for 1, of course. Okay, Bloodlust. Yeah, that's good. Get him to mark him to do some funky stuff. Damage versus marked. Ow. Okay. just get the riposte up here. Heal that. Get the one heal because, you know.
Can be healed, but never hidden.
Very good, Paul. Very good. Really?
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit,
Okay.
unless inordinate
It's fine.
exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Still going after some more shards here.
The horror.
While we brought Laudanum. Okay. Changeling. Come on, give me more than one. Get that riposte up.
The abyss returns even
Okay.
the boldest gaze.
Terrific. Refracted.
Behold, the
The
abyss
bad.
is made manifest.
Just heal the party.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Um.
Destroyed.
He's in trouble. Oh dear. Not the worst thing that could happen.
Soothed. Sedated.
Mark him.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or
Don't
cowardice.
stress my team out. Okay, well. Gives him a heal.
As life ebbs,
14
terrible
damage.
vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Missed. Get that heal up. That's all you need. Okay, missing constant. Oh, you pass. Okay. Let's just clear that off.
Eradicated. Glittering gold,
Journal.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Trampled Journal 3 of 4. Farewell, dear friend, exemplary warrior, a survivor of the King's Wars, and many sorties in these halls. Met an ignoble end. We were weary, Howell and I, as we searched for the sanctuary. Weariness, it appears, has a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanisms that tripped the spikes which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away. Another giant fallen in our mad pursuit. I'm alone now, weary, but unbowed. I press on. Cool. Okay, the fuck? Why have you suddenly gone backwards?
Soothed. Sedated.
Jesus. Let's just get rid of all of this stuff. Missed. Just go back here.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Damage reflection. Come on, be good. Hopeless.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Oh, don't be an arse. Pushed this too far, I think.
More dust. More ashes.
My
More
legion.
disappointment.
You're gonna get reflected, right? 7 damage reflect.
Confusion.
Shouldn't have come this far forward.
Panic.
Stunned? No. Pass. Okay, we'll hit you. Right, I need this guy dead. Yep, we lost our legion.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We're getting out of here anyway, so.
Packs laden with loot are
Mountaineer
often
and
low on
boots.
supplies.
The lead resist in the mountain, move resist in the mountain, more protection, less speed. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, let's get out of here. We lost the legion. Graceless, that's got to go. Don't mind that. Ignore stealth. For someone else having that, to be honest. But Graceless has to go.
There is a great horror beneath the manor.
Crystalline
crawling
Herald.
chaos that must be destroyed.
Yeah. Sorry, Legion. I did Scarecrow. But we've got the Crystalline Herald. Accuracy, 10% scouting chance in the farmstead. Minus 15 armor piercing ranged skills. Guard ally self activates riposte. 5% chance for a block. Or crit on riposte but less damage. Heal with a restoration. Bypass stealth. Doesn't clear it though. Clears all corpses. Can reduce her own stress. Can stun. 2 to 4. 2 and 4 can put bleed and blight on. Okay. So she can do some attacking. Guard. And, heal. Oakley dokley. Double check all this stuff because they look similar. That's a samurai. I'm full. Need one. Okay, get all of them. Okay, Kraken Slayer. Blood in the Water, melee, forward 1. Bleeds. 1 point for 6 rounds. Very good. Not playing shark, but we'll come to that in a minute. Debuff target, more blight and bleed duration received. For the kill. Damage versus marked and bleeding, and crit versus size 2. Ebb and flow. Heal 3 HP, 1 block, move after turn. Blood Hunter. Mark all bleeding targets for bleeding duration. Plus 2 speed per bleeding target, 4 crit per bleeding target, and more bleed chance. Reel him in. Go back 2. And you debuff their speed and dodge, so you could put her in the second spot, go back, and then come in and do the kill. Salt in the Wound. Minus 20% blight and bleed resist. Consumes mark. Use per battle 1. Bleeds 3 points for a round. Target after attack bleeds, so it keeps the bleed on. I like the sound of this blood in the water. Might get blood in the water instead of reel him in here. It's not the button I meant to push. Okay, Estranged. Forward 3. And it pulls 3 versus position 4. Scraping Auger. Melee. Debuff supply if scraping drive used prior. Okay. Stuns and can blight and marks yourself. Swap to ranged skill set. Alright, there's the range ones. Can pull. Reduce accuracy and dodge. Okay. She can blight as well. That's back. But this one is probably what I'd want. And then the Knight of Cain. As human, change to beast. Heals bleed and blight if you're in a beast. Just general damage. Damage yourself before, but get riposte. Riposte can stun. As your visceral attack, to clear stun and get more damage with armor piercing. Can bleed. 5 points for 1 round. Something about eye, plus 5% accuracy on this. It's the big damaging hit. And it debuffs the healing that they can take. Okay. Alright. Just pull off all the trinkets. Plague Doctor, plus 35% bleed chance. More damage. 25% move chance, 20 debuff chance. Half foot. Plus 60% blight chance versus marked. It's plus 200% blight chance. Blight amount versus marked. Humans have less bleed and blight chance. Well, he has less bleed and blight. And on ranged hit, it blights. Okay, so maybe we're going to take the Onomazu out then. Take the Onomazu out. We want to do this first. I think we need relimiting to go back. So we can open up with this. Like a mark and bleed. You can bleed, but then the croc. Bring you out. You're my healer. You'll jump forwards with this. I can go back. I'll probably use this as an opener. And then you can do this as much as you want. And then that just keeps pushing you back. And I can do this to bleed and bleed durations and everything. Okay. Right. Crocman. I have nothing for you. I have nothing for anybody here. Generics it is. You're going to be the stunner. Ranged for you. I'm giving melee damage. Okay, we're going to go and do this one as well. As I said, it's the last one in my recording session. I'm going to go and take on Onomazu then. Alright, we'll just grab all of this stuff. Take one of them out. I think that might give my accuracy up. Onomazu has been attacking and sinking ships recently. The summoned natives will be indebted to you if your endeavor is successful. Oh yeah, the carp. That is absolutely fine. Okay. So that stays there anyway. There's your stun. Thank you. More crit versus bleeding. Six to 12. Gotta take it.
Green ears. Blurred
Thank you.
vision. The end approaches.
Okay. Just get a heal then. Hit you. Okay. 10 to 19.
Impressive.
It was impressive. Bring the
light,
torch.
the promise of safety.
That gets 15 damage on. Actually better. Keep that bleed going. And a stun. Let's just attack to heal. Okay. That's fine. They can now just tag team.
Their cursed champion falls.
And the Highwayman, plus 40 crit melee skills, plus 8 crit versus yokai, less damage, range damage. Okay. And so Koban. I didn't even use my mage on Amori. Okay, that was simple enough. And we've got this, the half foot. Plotter, bleed resist, less dodge. Dodge needs to go. I need to do some of this stuff.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding
Forgot
acres.
to do this stuff. Okay. Basically, yeah, there's some stuff I need to get rid of that I've forgotten. Remember there being some really bad ones. Fear of Pet Patrol. Frequently just starts bleeding. Occasionally takes damage. That's horrible. Should have probably taken this first. Oh, I need 5 gems for that.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon,
5 diamonds,
but
sorry.
rather inside the mind.
Shit. Okay. Stargazer, occultist. We've got an occultist.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Okay. Other stress. Like the Vestal's probably the one I should be dealing with. Yeah, she will only meditate. Okay. Right. Somewhere else has opened up again. What are we at? 40 minutes. The last one of my recording session. Let's go into the courtyard. Let's do a courtyard. Don't think you need torches. That's the accuracy buff, I think. Okay, gonna use the same team. It's a pretty good team, so.
The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues, our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows, our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
The courtyard has been sealed off for incountable years.
Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
Okay. Take the portraits, or the busts, sorry. Supplicant and manservant. Fair enough. Good miss. There's the Crimson Curse.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Already got it. Get that healing going.
Be gone, fiend. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay. Supplicants and supplicants. Stuns. Resisted. Okay. Another one with the Crimson Curse. That's... Not when just one more was probably not the best thing to do.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter. A death by inches. As the fiend falls,
So good.
a faint hope blossoms.
There's the blood. Crimson Souvenir.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. Give it to you. Okay, we've got the blood though. Okay, that's the quest reward location. That gives stress. Okay. This is what it was before. I do not remember it at all. That's stress relief. It's just that noise of the buzzing. It's just like, oh. Okay, fight. Few sycophants, not dreadful. Try and take out this dude.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Of course you went first.
Confidence surges.
Yeah, it's a
as
good
the
team,
enemy
this.
crumbles.
I like this team.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We've only got one shovel left here. Gentleman, Croquette, and the Supplicant. Accuracy, you got bleed resist. Hit you. You're stunned, so I hit here. Dead. Not dead. It's fine, dead now.
Great is the
I like that
weapon
move where he just
cuts
puts it on it.
own.
Let's just kill him. Ah. Really? Wow, the accuracy.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
More blood.
These
Sapphire for
nightmarish
1,000.
creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Of course you touch the bloody thing. How much is it? 2 for 3. We can heal through that. Stress relief. 38. Okay, let's go north. Grab this on the way back. There's one of them. Stunned. So he will just come and womp over here, so we can just finale.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a
That's
dizzying
this.
fall.
Stress heal. Okay, let's head back. more I think about this, there is a croc. Ah, piss off. So we'll just go through that anyway. This is a croc, I'm sure of it. I'm not going to bring up a map. No fun in that. Dude's basically dead. Let's grab this. Hit both. Done you. Might as well have all three of us on it.
Decimated.
22 damage. Both bled. Yeah, he's dead. Not quite dead. Now dead. Should probably have killed him, but it's a really satisfying move.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay. Curio. Sure.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
More
Now it
damage
must be
melee
carried
skills.
home.
Okay. Yeah, the trinket that we saw is one of the rewards. You want blood, right? Yeah. Bullet craft, heal 12% of max HP. What shall we get rid of? Let's do the laudanum here. Okay. Probably shouldn't have got rid of the blood, but that's croc.
Hideous mutation, unnatural and abhorrent.
Absolutely fine. Get restoration up here.
The ground
14.
quakes.
Okay. Keep getting finale up here. Really could do with Kraken Slayer here. It's 11 to 22 damage. Craving the blood. Right, we're fine. Ow. I want a finale. I'm sure I'm going to get the finale here. Easier than I thought, to be honest.
A tripe
hell is this? Practitioner.
but a victory nonetheless.
It's 4% crit chance per 10 stress. Caps at 40% when above 100 stress. Low stress. Done from crits. Plus 50 armor piercing if stress above 50 and damage above. Okay. The hell do I... Let's do it from here. That's where one of them is, I think. Hit.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
That's the last one of them.
The maddening whine of
I
multitudinous
want to come back here
wounds
just to see if there's anything beyond
Let
it.
us hope that is the end of things.
This is an amazing bleed team. Absolutely amazing. Got food, haven't I? Yeah. Like, I've got amazing healing and yeah, just bleed synergy for days. Okay. Let's put it on. I never did it. Never did this. Lot on you at the back there, you're dead. Okay, that was tasty. You're just dead, so let's give you some bleed.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
It's got marked, but could have been worse. Give you some more bleed. It's just finale.
Powerful blow. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
Love that cutscene. Oh, it's going to crash then. Okay, so we've got the Black Heart, minus 5% damage taken per 10% or HP lost, ignore deaths or debuffs. And on attack, self forward 1. So That's on hit, so if you attack, you go forward one. I think a mark counts as attack as well. Successful cleanliness. May turn any miss into a hit. Very good. These guys are nearly at level 3.
These swarming fiends carry a pernicious plague. A sickness so virulent, so insidious. It is more a curse than a mere disease.
Okay. Take a quick peek here. Duelist, werewolf, and another monitor. So we've got the duelist and the werewolf.
Perfection glints wicked along the rapier's edge.
Okay, from Darkest Dungeon 2. So we've got Touche. Aggressive stance, defensive stance. So you debuff them for more damage received or they deal less damage. That's good. Disengage, back 1. Dodge. And either mark the target and switch, or give them less accuracy. Flesh. Fleckle. I think it's flesh, but it could be fleckle. Forward 3, remove dodge buffs gained from self-combat skills. 15% damage and crit and aggressive. Or activate riposte. Aggressive stance marks the target or stuns. Stun self. Target acts last on next turn. The extra action from next non-lethal attack. Will not gain stance effects on next skill. Switch to another stance. From first use, buff party until combat ends. Less stress, more accuracy. After first use, gaining extra action. Probably something we should have. Damage. Coup de grace. 1 full round. Okay. And the werewolf. Like that turquoisey one. Yeah. Okay. Here's the front 2. Goes forward as human, lead as beast. That's forward to riposting beast, 35% chance. 50% chance of that puts stress in everyone. Ugh. Transform into a riposting beast. Up here is clear mark, can't be marked. Decent. Smoke bomb. Deal with 50% of damage done. Halved accuracy damage crit versus not bleeding. More damage versus corpses. Catch rabies. Headbutt. That's really good. I like this. So that'd be debuff. That'd be gone. Okay. Can we upgrade any of this? No. Not what I meant to click. Only 30 portraits. Yeah. Beads, man. Beads are the worst. Should upgrade that. Okay.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Yeah, you need diamonds to increase slots, man. That's tough. That's tough. Okay, gonna call this one apart here, ladies. Just ran out an hour and 5 minutes. Apologies for the long one, but it's my last one in my recording session, so I wanted to give you as much content as possible. I will take a look here.
Just as I feared. now loosed from their brackish prison. They will spread like locusts across our land.
Yeah, so we now got the infestation across, but to be honest, it's all good in the hood. I want to open up the Warpstone mines. And I want to get the pet cemetery going a bit better. Asian Raiju is there for the Swine Prince. Yeah, we're in no rush to kill anything at the moment. She's about, like, next time I take her out, she's leveled up, so we are going to have, that's going to be a boss. But I've got some good healers. Even he's pretty decent with that auto Medicare. So yeah, I'll possibly, might just do this. We'll get these going, and then maybe think about doing one of these bosses. But yeah, I'm going to call this a part here, and again, end of my recording session. But please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff really sent me out, and there'll be some more Mod Mania coming away shortly. And I'll see you all in the next one.